Good day to all. On behalf of the UNESCO National Commission of the Philippines, or UNACOM, I congratulate the International Metropolitan Fellowship Austronesia chapter, led by architect ENP Mark Roland de Castro and their partners, Cebu Leads Foundation, Cebu Maker Spaces, and the Philippine Institute of Environmental Planners, or PIEP, NCR South chapter, for holding their third Cebu MetroHackathon in Metro Cebu.
Greatly contribute to a better future for all, because it not only provides a space for people to create, but it also encourages better relationships with the stuff that we have, the stuff that we consume. And when we do things with our hands and we do things physically, like more than 50 major projects we've had.
Why Break specifically chose to transfer here? So I always answer the question, Mango is not dead. It's just people chose not to be here anymore. So, and we transferred here because this is part of my culture and it's part of my growing up. So we used to skate. We used to skateboard near National Bookstore. And the guards here come to scare to chase us away. And that's what I told the owners. Like, remember those kids that hear guards and be chasing away? Yeah. I don't know. So like now I'm here, we're here and we're renting space. And because of that, it's been like it in me to be really here. And I noticed that most of my friends as well prefer this space. Like, I have friends that tattoo artists. There's a lot of tattoo artists here. And clothing brands, lifestyle brands, hoteliers. There are even Angie from Aqua Space. She's an interior designer. They chose this place. So we figured, okay, there's really something going on here. And this is really a creative space. And this is space safe for us. We've identified 38 qualified makers or qualified creative businesses within the area of businesses and build community and hopefully convert this place into a vibrant destination. So that's the end goal. Since it's a placemaking initiative, it's actually a destination. So we wanted to promote people who, like, not just local but also foreign visitors to come here and experience the creative communities that Cebu can offer. We organize and then we plan and then we just create. The takeaway here is that space and community is relative. So if there's community and there's no space, then nothing's gonna happen. And if you have spaces without communities, those spaces are pretty useless. So it has to be relative. It has to be interconnected. So what we're doing here is we're providing the space. We took a risk that will actually contribute to circular economy. Like, you can just stay here you can last for 5 days. And this was the mindset. And if we're able to embody this mindset, then we can change our creative industry.
And this presentation is entitled Maginhawa Story of Community. So my inspirations then were, of course, the concept of the third phase. What if we can create a map for all these Maginhawa spaces? Because all of these restaurants and cafes, they're already popping up everywhere. And people are asking, what's good to eat? Where's good to eat? How can I find what's the best way to go around Maginhawa? So the first project that we did was to create a map just like this, a creative map just like this, to help tourists know where to eat, like a directory to know where to eat and drink in Maginhawa. That we wanted to involve a lot more of the people in Maginhawa, and that's why in 2014 the Quezon City Food Festival was started. So we had the great luck that the head of Quezon City Tourism is actually somebody who lives in Maginhawa. So she understood very much the need of integrating and consolidating and organizing something bigger because she saw it in her own eyes what's happening in Maginhawa. So the first Kenvidi Food Festival happened in Maginhawa Street. In 2014, we would all go down the building and walk around Maginhawa, and I started the Maginhawa food tours with a few friends, and then we went around. I explained the histories of many places in Maginhawa through a walking. And Patreng in 2021 saw the need of people who were impoverished because of the effects of the pandemic and the lockdowns. She started the Maginhawa Community Pantry that expanded as a concept in the whole Philippines, in the whole country. Their motto is unforgettable, no? So, magbigay ayon sa kakayahan, kumuha batay sa pangangailangan. And it really marked a certain change in the mindsets and the behaviors of the people in terms of being more, in trying to give away a part of themselves and sharing it into the community. Now, there is a Maginhawa Food Community, which is an organization, recognized organization composed of officers from different establishments in Maginhawa. It was founded by a good friend of mine, a former neighbor, Jules Gia. And they are now a more organized and structured community.
For example, food concessionaires or at least homeowners turned into this restaurateur. He mobilized, or at least the community was willing to organize themselves first.
That alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much.
Thank you so much, Mark, for inviting me today to deliver this small talk about urban creative hubs in the Middle East as a power of innovation, culture, and
So in urban planning, we are now promoting the open space, the parks and playgrounds. But sad to say in Cebu, same time you can see a big plaza and open space. So we make use of that area to be model the next. So this is where we connect. Yan, declared na yan as totally pedestrianized. Next. So we have to put an impact sa ngayon. So, tuloy-tuloy na lang. So, ganito yung mangyayari. So, we have individuals. So, magiging po, parang ubos po yan. Nakaano nyo yung design na yan dun sa ano yan. So, we are also inviting artists. Although, it's just concept.
And not only that, we're also having several other activities to enhance yung ating creatives. Like we have the fashion show using our weaves. And then mga hotels, no? We encourage them to also put up an area for our creatives. Yun yung gusto namin bigyan ng incentive. Tax incentive, pero hindi pa na-approve yun. But even if it's not approved, we're very willing. Pati yung mga interior designs, sabi ko nga using also our creative materials.
Presentation from Meta, where they identified in the regional gross domestic product in Grade 7, 25% and it's true. So, with that, there's already this call that the creative city could also be a mover of our economy. No? So, and it is recognized, by the way, by the national level. If you're familiar with the cities, municipalities competitiveness index, they have currently 5 pillars: economic resiliency, governance, resiliency, infrastructure, innovation. That's the latest 2 years ago. And this year, they want to add one more pillar, and that is creative.
For me, what we're talking about now is a lot of things: urban integration, destination. But if we don't foolproof the future of creatives, then what's the point of having a creative business if we don't have creative people there to be part of the industry? So that's very crucial for me and for us as educators.
Without a